Hey, what up, gang? What up, family? Welcome back to the Reacting with SKSTR. We got a good one for you today. Based on the title, based on the thumbnail, you guys see who we will be reacting to. The one and only ISO Joe. He's underrated as far as a shooting guard. He's in the Big Three League right now. If you guys not watching the Big Three League, yo, go watch it. I love watching the Big Three. It's a different perspective. It's like pickup basketball, 3-on-3. But They don't call him ISO Joe for the oh my god, they don't call him ISO Joe for no reason. The man could get buckets anywhere against anyone. That's how much his confidence is, bruh. So without further ado, let's jump right into the highlights. Ooh, nice handles. He got it on Pierce. He made Pierce touch the earth.
Wow, big time move. Going by Pierce, who's reaching
ready for ice.
There we go.
Johnson.
Hey, on Pierce. Oh no, that's not Pierce. That's Posley.
Johnson, nice spin move.
Ooh, beautiful. High art. Bro, you see his handles? Being able to handle the ball to get to wherever you need on the court. Oh, made him touch the earth.
Boston takes a timeout. The Hawks have come from 10 down in the fourth to lead by 5.
Here's Johnson with 4.
Oh. And this is the playoffs right now, 2008. This man is going off. ISO.
Atlanta, they're up by 6.
10 seconds on the clock. Johnson still bouncing it. Johnson, pull-up jumper again.
And Joe Johnson going one-on-one almost exclusively tonight. Every time he
going off.
Scores on this one, though. And the Hawks take it back up by 3.
Yep, it's over. It's over.
One quick, hard dribble attacks the rim. With that first step, he covered
so
much
nice
ground.
cross. Nice cross.
Major league move on Lou all day. Broke his ankles and put it in. Back
The man is so smooth with the rock, bruh. Like, yo. The man has handles to get to wherever he needs to go on the court. He's able to shoot wherever he needs to, from the 3, from the mid-range, from the post, throwing up floaters, laying up. Oh, man. Yo, ISO Joe is beautiful to watch. This is why it's getting hard for me to watch today's NBA. I always love, it's always nostalgia, always going back to old highlights. From early 2000s, like from 2000, maybe 14 back down. Anything over that is hard for me to watch. But seeing this guy right here, Joe Johnson, beautiful to watch. Fundamentals, you know, between him, Tracy McGrady, between MJ, you know, the shooting guard class, Dwayne Wade. Like, it's so beautiful to watch their skill set, man. Damn. So beautiful. Sick reverse.
For Joe. Timeout Sacramento with 23 seconds left.
Joe Johnson with Joe Keem on it. Johnson walks
okay.
in.
Nice.
His eyes got big right there. He knew he had
that matchup was too easy for him against Joakim Noah.
With the slam. Well, you asked, how's he going to score more? Just like that.
Oh, this is easy against Derek Fisher.
On the spin. Nobody home for the Lakers. No Gasol, no Bynum.
Ty Corbin's trying every defensive.
Fade. Oh, beautiful.
Johnson now 8 of 8. 5 to shoot. Johnson with 3. Lets it fly. Hits it.
6 to shoot. Behind the back. Good help by the Bucks. Tough one.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
What a shot by Joe Johnson.
Here's Joe
okay.
again for the lead.
He's cooking right now.
What he's doing.
He's cooking.
I can see it. I feel it. I can. He's cooking.
So the Hawks have come roaring back in overtime. Salmon's right in Joe's jersey. Now Joe Johnson driving it. Unstoppable.
Oh no, he got this. He's cooking. He's cooking. He likes the matchup.
The shot clock's at 5. Joe Johnson driving. Joe Johnson going up and hitting with 15.5.
Big time shot.
That's what your superstars do.
Spread floor. Johnson will raise for the jumper.
That's the advantage.
Beautiful.
Joe Johnson over Steven Jackson.
Pull up.
But net. Joe Johnson over Durant.
Over Durant too. Yeah, that was a nice move.
Parker stays attached to Joe Johnson. A couple of bumps.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Buckets.
And he knocked it down. That's an all-star there. Joe Johnson has 33.
Joe on the sideline. Create some space
On
dirt.
dirt.
What a move.
Ooh,
Joe
step
Johnson
back on
connects.
dirt. Oh, man.
Johnson with the little quick drawback dribble. Johnson working against Landry Fields. 5 on the shot clock.
Step
Tough
back.
Step back and he knocks it down, continuing his red-hot trend from
Beautiful
a couple nights
move.
ago when he had 30. Joe.
Oh, nice move. Oh, sidestep.
Got a hand in his face. Pretty good defense there. Tough defense, better offense.
Now we're down to 5 seconds. Joe Johnson bothered.
Oh, my God.
And
Oh.
dribbles with 1.9 to play. Unreal.
Ooh.
Hard to get a hand up and bother him. And that was one clutch make.
He knew what he wanted to do, too.
He has had a great
Yeah.
second half.
9, 8 to shoot.
Look at
A
that.
little daylight for 3 and a tie. It's good.
Ooh, man.
A cold-blooded 3 by Joe Johnson.
Oh, that was a nice
He
rhythm
knew what he
three.
wanted to do.
Backed up, Salmon's kind of back.
To have the self-awareness and the IQ. That's why I love watching basketball, because between Kobe and all these other players and the mindset that they take, they're watching their defenders, how the defenders move, whether it's the jab step, whether it's with the pump fake, seeing, oh my God, it's self-explanatory what he just did on that play. And that was a nice move. That was beautiful. He going up against D Wade right now, pulling up. That would have been a foul in today's NBA. The way that Dwayne Wade fouled Joe Johnson on the way down in today's NBA, that would have been a 4-point play.
That one about a 30-footer. This is a heat check. You talk about knocking down the one prior
Yep.
to that.
There it is.
Distance
The
is
bump of
next
the
best
body.
thing. Joe Johnson knocks down the dagger 3. That's range.
That could have been a 4-point play. Because
Yep, Jeff Van Gundy said it.
knocked him to the floor.
Johnson with 6 on the shot clock. Bibby back to Johnson. Posey
Let him
with
cook.
Johnson
Let him
the
cook.
fake. That's a 3. Bang!
I can, he's cooking.
Going crazy. Mama, there goes that man. Joe Johnson gets Posey in the air. Says the Garnett. Too late.
Can't guard him.
Atlanta. Ready
Yeah, broke their hearts.
7, 6. This is the ball game. Joe Johnson gets it off.
He was smooth with it. Shane, Joe Johnson.
Chalmers defending Joe Johnson.
Look at it. He's just a wonderful player. I heard somebody today on a talk show say he was just a jump shooter. Are you serious?
He's reading the defense.
Johnson 6'7", 240,
Easy.
2 guard.
Bruh, if you read the defense like that and you just pull up like it's nothing, yo, that's crazy.
Joe goes to work on Granger.
Man's have handles. He can pull up from wherever he wants.
Tricky dribble by Joe. Oh, no. I'm stepping back. Here I go. You're too late.
Underrated.
Nice little three-pointer. Buckets.
5 on the shot clock. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. And Joe Johnson
Beautiful.
hitting a 2. Stops the bleeding for the moment.
Okay.
Here's Johnson. 5 on the shot clock. And firing over Poe and hitting. So Joe Johnson, who was with the Celtics very briefly, played 48
nice move.
games in a
Okay.
year and a half,
Okay.
gets his first points of the game.
Okay, all the way.
Going left hand inside. What a shot by Joe Johnson.
And that's what I mean. You cannot leave him out there one-on-one
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
He's too good.
What
have
you
to
got?
get the ball out of his hand.
Oh, okay, he got to the paint.
Johnson to the lane, hooks it up, hits it. This guy can score in bunches.
Joe against Villanova.
And one. And one.
Goes up.
Hawks have seized control of this game. Villanueva again trying to get out of the way. Great defense. Joe Johnson, you knew he wasn't going to be quiet the whole quarter.
All 7 games.
Oh, nice. Nice.
You don't get the feeling, man.
Nice move.
Joe Johnson does it again.
Johnson takes that little baseline fall away.
That's what you call a real hooper, man.
Garnett to Joe Johnson, who has been a
There's no over dribbling. He's dribbling to read the defense. He's dribbling to get to where he needs to. And boom, there we go. A 3. He's making it look easy.
For Joe Johnson from the lane, hanging gun goes. Joe Johnson,
step back, nice move.
Turns and fires and fills it up. Yeah. He squares up, man. When he turns, he's ready to let it go. Johnson back.
Nice fadeaway. Easy.
Spins and guns. It goes. This man has almost personally spoiled the Pistons' home opener. He is so red hot and knows it. 2 more in the
hey.
Johnson went to the bench with 3 fouls. The spin, the bucket. He just took young Andrew Wiggins to claim.
Oh, he's making it look easy, man. That's why you do that too short. That too short, Selly. He's cooking on Wiggins right now. He's making it look easy. Oh, he's cooking. Oh my God, he's making it look easy.
He waited and waited. Johnson against Ware.
That's just,
Over the rookie.
they set that rookie up. The New York Knicks, they set that rookie up against Joe Johnson. Oh my God, I'm pretty sure when Joe Johnson seen that he was guarding him, his eyes lit up.
Johnson on Harkless. Johnson got it and the foul.
Hey, hey.
Earlier than they normally come, get you work on them, but they've got to concentrate.
Nice move.
And Johnson does.
Attack the basket.
That might be the dagger. A 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Joe Johnson got free. He's too strong for Gerald Green, so if he's putting it down.
No, this is not. This is easy. That's easy bucket against Lillard.
Baseline and flips it in.
Joe Johnson used to shoot this shot all the time. Now he tries to get to that rim.
Well, he's big enough, and that's where his advantage has been tonight. He takes full advantage there. Johnson, tough shot. Johnson with Blake on him, now wants to go inside.
No, that's too easy. That's too easy for Joe Johnson.
Here's Johnson.
He's cooking against the Portland Trailblazers. He's doing whatever he wants.
So Joe Johnson going back to work.
Off the dribble, the jump shot, it goes.
Hey.
Jack, kick out for Johnson. Shot clock winding down. In traffic, Joe Johnson finishes. Johnson works his way.
And one.
Forces.
Sorry, Giannis. Yeah, that's when he was young. That's like a welcome to the league moment. He's giving Giannis a welcome to the league moment right now.
Johnson in the post against Butler.
That's a strong move. Yeah.
And that's Joe playing as hard as he possibly can.
Johnson.
Oh yeah, he got it.
Get it going in the first half against the Knicks. Knocks down the jump shot. Joe Johnson good on his first attempt. Body against body with Leonard. Turns. Johnson, tough delivery. It goes. Joe Johnson for 2. Cross, fade. Oh.
Hey, do you guys think Joe Johnson should could still play in this league? And if he could still play in this league, what would be his stat average? I say he could give a team a good 15 to 18 points a night.
Johnson counted on the isolation.
Here's Joe Johnson. Anderson with him as he turns the corner. And Johnson just flicks it at the rim and hits.
Yeah, they are a wonderful ISO team.
Oh, sidestep. Nice.
A lot of times.
Oh my goodness. Johnson with a crossover and go. And Joe Johnson starting to heat up a little bit now with 17.
Oh, that double team came too late.
He is so good with his back to the bucket.
Oh, against Tristan Thompson. Bang.
Gunslinger 3. Joe Johnson came to the ball against Berrien now. Johnson flips it and scores it.
He cooking right now. He don't care who's on him. Step back. Bang. Yeah. Nice mid-range.
He's cooking.
Johnson and Chandler. The battle continues. Johnson the drive. Johnson the fade.
Got him.
Johnson just 3 for 11 in the game. Takes it in the paint. 4 for 12.
And gets you on his hip. Nice move from Johnson, who floats it home.
Nice.
Johnson operating against Gay. 5 to shoot.
Against Rudy Gay. Against Rudy Gay. Bro, this man could.
The dribble with 9 to shoot. Works
He
his
could
way
ball.
in for the bucket.
He could ball.
Joe Johnson back in there. Johnson with a good
He don't care who's on him. Jimmy Buckets.
Johnson
Got him.
and goes up and scores. He just backed Jimmy in there.
Joe King Noah? Nah, that's too easy.
Jab step.
That's a mismatch right there.
That's good. I'll tell you what, again, he
Ooh.
is a tough cover.
Nice move. Nice.
With a nice drive.
Johnson the back in on Jefferson. Turns and hits. Johnson gives up his dribble.
Right back to him with the size advantage.
Wants it against Ellis. Johnson.
Easy.
Takes the baseline. Tough shot. Ellis did not know where he was. Anderson to Johnson. Parsons has got the assignment.
Ooh.
Joe Johnson in his face.
Okay.
Johnson down the middle.
Okay. Let's go.
Gets it to go. Joe Johnson.
Nice quick move.
Wow. Drop step. Joe Johnson, terrific.
He had a quick first step.
Johnson, post up. The back in. Johnson. Zeller tries to help, and Johnson still works it towards the rim. Johnson against Thomas. Strokes the jumper and hits.
Ooh.
Johnson.
Nice.
High floater. Put it over Carter Williams and Noel.
Topside bounce to Joe Johnson. Step back, long gun, got it.
Wow.
Inside to Joe Johnson. Against the
Nice. Oh my God.
For Joe Johnson.
Wow. How do you stop that?
Bro, the post is such a beautiful area to work. Like, yo, the post is such a beautiful, whether you're a shooting guard, point guard, small forward, point guard, I said small forward, power forward, and center. Bro, having a post game along with your handles, along with your triple threat. I love seeing players working the post. It's so beautiful to watch. From Hakeem to Joe Johnson to Kobe, MJ to Dwayne Wade, all of these guys, Tim Duncan, Dirk. Oh, so beautiful to watch these players working the post.
Zachary feels like he's on the gun inside this turn. Gets in the lane, puts it in. 6 to shoot. Into the paint, drops it off to Big Al. Looking at left block. He's looking as if he's going to keep down. Trying to work on
Nope.
Johnson will take.
Got him.
And hit. Feathery touch.
This is Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson.
Ooh, okay.
Clock at 3, we'll take it inside.
Johnson one-on-one over Ross. Count it. Joe Johnson. Shot clock is down to 5.
Okay, here we go.
Johnson with
Here we
3.
go against DeRozan.
Shakes him off.
Got him.
Joe Johnson. Clutch. Nets need a bucket. They get it. It's a 3. Joe Johnson.
Johnson through his legs. He steps back, and that right foot is on
That's
the
a
line.
two-pointer.
No good. Lopez the back tap. Johnson.
Three-pointer.
Oh, there we go. Now it's a 2-point game.
Blocked down to 6. Jump shot. And it rattles around and through.
Nice. Nice.
Johnson ducks inside, and Melo already with 1 foul.
Double team, it's going up.
Bro, even against the double team, he was able to get it over Giannis and the other player. That was the center, man. Even against the double team, he was able to get that shot up. Bro, that is amazing.
Amazing. Green forces him inside the arc. And Johnson makes back-to-back buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Now Joe Johnson sizing up.
Oh, no, that's easy.
And rolls it home.
The center didn't even know what to do in that moment.
Joe Johnson again. And that's a mismatch. He's got the size on a switch with Eric Gordon.
They want to post up Joe Johnson. Size advantage against Devin Harris.
Nice post move. Yeah, it was a mismatch. It was a mismatch.
Too strong. Johnson, high arcing delivery over Green.
Shot clock at 3. Johnson into the paint.
Strong move. That was a strong move.
During that span. It was 91-76 at one point.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice fadeaway.
Joe Johnson. Johnson spins around Wiggins.
70 years old today.
Is he really? As Johnson buries the jumpers, first field goal of the night. Johnson's 3 tied it at 101 in regulation. Johnson's jumper ties it in overtime. Johnson's jumper is good. Joe Johnson puts the Nets up 2 possessions.
Man, going off right now.
His second field goal.
He going off right now. Oh, come on. Come on, he cooking. That's too easy.
He's cooking.
Pacers have never been able to solve them tonight.
That's what he does. Johnson against Turner. All fake. And the turnaround goes for Joe Johnson. Johnson back in. Johnson, the deuce.
Good test here for shot. That's the fadeaway here. There it is. And he scores.
Nice. Nice.
Good defense to keep it going.
Three-pointer!
Johnson, the floater. Joe Johnson starting to heat up. Outside for Johnson.
Yeah, he cooking right now.
Johnson trying to work his way towards the rim. A fade.
He's cooking.
Joe Johnson buries it. Johnson off the window. Tough bucket for Joe Johnson. Shot clock is down.
He cooking against his old team, the Atlanta Hawks.
There it is.
He cooking right now.
I got to give credit to Markel Brown, though.
Johnson back in on Carroll.
Oh, strong move. That was easy.
There was no one there, so Johnson banks it in. Johnson turns.
Come on, he making it easy.
109-108 Brooklyn. There's Joe Johnson, a back in against Porter. Johnson.
Strong move, yep, nice.
Johnson asking for it against Butler. They've had some battles the last couple of years. Johnson
against Jimmy Buckets.
Johnson. Kick out. Johnson. Thought twice about it. Had an open 3. Drives in on Parker.
Hey, strong move.
Johnson backs his way. Nice pump fake and scores. Beautiful move by Joe Johnson. Johnson with the floater. Joe Johnson.
Nice.
Fires and puts it down.
Beautiful.
8-point game. Johnson. Brooklyn just will not go quietly.
So good play here. Just go right back to it. Joe has to make a decision.
The double team.
Sticks in.
The double team comes too late, man. The double team. When you really see the clip right there, that he is calling for the ball in the post. Of course, he got a mismatch. He got a mismatch. Let's go back.
Johnson. Brooklyn just will not go quietly.
Right there. Let me see what's going on. We got Jared Jack right here at the top. We got Brook Lopez. They're double teaming Brook Lopez, which I know how tall he is. They made a mistake on the defensive end. Once Joe Johnson got the ball right here in the post, of course, is when he has a second to see what move he's gonna make to score the ball.
Good play here. Just go right back to it. Joe has to make a decision.
And it was too late for them to respond.
Nets will try to get into a set here with Johnson against Bryant. Goes behind the back. Beats him off the dribble for 2.
Good to see that ball for Joe this season.
Ooh,
Joe Johnson
Kobe.
anticipating that Kobe was going to reach for that one and went behind the back and freed himself up for a little baby jumper.
Oh, man, look at this matchup.
Using the body.
Look at this matchup. Oh. That was a nice one.
Falling away soft. Johnson around the Antetokounmpo and floats it home. So adept at that. Hard to tell. Johnson, an early shot clock bomb. 3 to shoot. Being harassed. Difficult shot. But he hit it.
That's easy. That's easy for Joe Johnson.
Johnson
Hey.
His way,
Hey.
spinning and hitting.
It took me. It took me until almost this video about to be done. No, wait. I got to shout out the content creator for these highlights, for putting it together, putting on the clips together. All right. VintageDawkins is the YouTube channel. Yo, shout out to you for putting these videos together, these clips together, these highlights of, you know, underrated players, you know, great players, Hall of Famers, all together, man. Yo, good job for the content.
Johnson with 7 to shoot.
Nice step back. Nice.
Johnson against Harden, 12 to shoot. Johnson, bottom.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
Shot clock's down to 8.
Oh, look at this matchup against Harden.
Johnson, the bump.
Oh.
Joe Johnson, the
Money.
delivery.
Here's Johnson.
Ooh.
Joe Johnson trying to become a factor off
That was a nice floater.
7 to shoot. Johnson wants it. Around Reddick. Johnson connects. Can't handle it. Johnson trying to work Bosch. Bosch hung nicely. Johnson.
Hey, nice defense by Bosch. That was a nice defense by Bosch. Let's go back a little bit. That was a nice defense. Now, Bosch did. Bosch held his ground as far as on the defensive end against Joe Johnson. But you already know. We already know. ISO Joe is ISO Joe for a reason. That's the reason why he got the name. He could cook against anybody and anywhere, and he'll shoot over you. Yeah, that was nice.
Johnson trying to work Bosch. Bosch hung nicely. Johnson took the angle off the window. You can turn it around here.
Oh, nice move. Nice, strong move.
And 911 straight games with a field goal for Joe Johnson.
Johnson fend off on Butler. Oh, Joe Johnson with a smooth fade. Johnson.
Ooh, the one-legged fadeaway. Beautiful.
Back in on the smaller Felton. Johnson the fade. He hits.
Cooking. He is cooking.
And he's cooking.
Move, shimmying inside. Too easy for Joe Johnson. Smooth though with Joe, wasn't it?
Get it ahead for Johnson. One-on-one with Fournier. We approach the halfway point of the third. Johnson.
Nice. That was a nice, strong post move.
Still looking for his shot. Yep. Johnson on a 3. He answers.
And this is a nice matchup. Crowder and Johnson.
Johnson. The step back.
Nice step back. Bang.
Splash.
Joe's got to get a shot off.
He does and hits.
Johnson one-on-one with Turner.
Oh, that was a strong move. Wow.
8 to shoot. Johnson drives in. Johnson, it's good. Joe Johnson. Johnson against the smaller defender. Goes to the rim for 2.
Strong move again. Going all the way to the rack.
Joe Johnson. Ball.
Hey.
Wizardry from Joe.
And Joe has looked like a different player.
Joe Johnson answers with a triple.
Johnson with 4 to shoot. The step back long 2. And it's good.
Nice.
Johnson in a mismatch with Nurkic.
Oh my God. Oh.
Joe Johnson just put Nurkic on his backside.
Yo.
1.3 left. Nets down 2. Joe
Three-pointer.
Yo, did you see that? He just threw it up.
Between the legs, Joe Johnson gets it right with a jump shot, and Terry Stotts doesn't like what he sees. Johnson off the spin with a silky smooth shot.
Oh my God, that was a nice strong move.
Back to his old tricks.
Cooking.
5 minutes left in the first half. Joe Johnson. That's
Nice with it. Sidestep.
Johnson. Oh my, how did he do that?
Boy, he had to beat 3 defenders on that one.
Johnson backs him down.
We can't discredit it. Joe Johnson's strength and the post. Like legit, the man has the physicality to move you out of the way in order to get a bucket down low in the post. Yo, that is what. Yo, if you see that, man, he got strength down low.
Down and made it behind the back. Joe Johnson counted and a foul. Johnson, the turnaround high off.
Imagine if, because I see he's playing with Miami right now. Imagine Joe Johnson and Dwayne Wade playing on the same team. That would be a nice. That would be a matchup nightmare. Night and every night that you got to keep playing Miami, you got to go against those two. No.
Johnson flat out knows how to score. Johnson on a fade. Knocks it down. Joe Johnson. What a pro.
Johnson with a great
nice
finish over Valanciunas. That's 6 in a row for the Heat.
With Jordan, here's Johnson. Draws a double team in the corner. 7 on the shot clock.
Oh, he's dancing. He got it. Oh my God.
Johnson goes to work on Westbrook, who avoids the pump fake. But
nice up and under. Nice up and under.
Here's Johnson, pushes up a shot and in.
Nice move. He can score the basketball. Nice move, Joe.
Between his legs, picks up the dribble. There's a tough
step back. One-legged fadeaway. One-legged fadeaway.
They were working on
nice.
Three-pointer. Bang! Oh, come on, Joe. You're making it look too easy.
Joe Johnson, 3 to shoot.
Making it look too easy on these guys.
Looks good is. Just beat the clock.
How silky sweet was that shot?
5 to shoot. Joe, step back, Jay.
Over Steven Adams. Wow.
He is so good.
Jumps out on Joe Johnson. He's got 4 to shoot. In the paint, step back.
One-legged fadeaway.
Caught the rim and finds its way down.
Skips it back to Joe Johnson, working on Cunningham. Through the legs, crossing over. Tough fade, Joe Johnson.
Beautiful.
He's got 4 to shoot, down to 3. You won't rush him. There's that turnaround.
Oh, that's too late. It's too late. Once that turnaround happened, it was too late. And he turned around on the right side, away from the defense.
Johnson with 4. Johnson with 2. Drives in, puts it up, gets the bounce.
Ooh, he got the game winner.
Win game 1. ISO Joe.
Johnson one-on-one with Crawford. ISO Joe.
Crawford guarding Johnson.
Nice fadeaway.
For 2 at the horn.
Joe Johnson. Batamute is on him. Shot clock at 1.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The high arcing fadeaway right there. Beautiful. That was beautiful to watch.
Do what he does best. One-on-one basketball.
And ISO Joe. Little step back over DeAndre Jordan. Wow, what a shot by Joe
He got that name.
Johnson.
He got that name for a reason. ISO Joe.
Batamute stays with him. Joe Johnson, little step back. Oh, and Joe Johnson does it again. Clutch. Man, ISO Joe getting it done in this series.
Boy, he gets to where he wants to go, doesn't he? Joe Johnson playing at his own
Yes, he
pace.
does.
Joe Johnson posting up Klay Thompson, backs in, uses his strength. That's not an easy thing to do. Klay Thompson defended it well, but Joe Johnson just a better play there.
Joe Johnson behind the back, beautiful, pushes and hits. They flat out to Joe. He'll take that shot.
Oh my God! Look at that shot. Look at that shot.
He loves the ISO one-on-one. He's got a little wiggle on a step back. Shot is up. And
Beautiful fadeaway.
On an inbound. Johnson, long jumper. Oh, just beat the clock. The vet. Johnson, step back. Up and in. Sweet.
Beautiful step back.
The net singing all the way over here. 15 to shoot. Decker against Joe Johnson on the step back. Got it. Oh, what a confident shot. Oh, nice spin off the shoulder. Reverse shot. Counted, Big Joe.
Joe Johnson showing off at age 36 in his 17th NBA season.
Oh, nice move. Nice step back. Oh man, nice. Oh my God, that was a nice shot. That was a nice shot.
Shot clock at 3. You think Joe Johnson was worried? Oh, not at all.
Johnson swings in for Johnson. Nets now trail by 3. Johnson, Fendall.
Got him.
Johnson, count it.
Got him.
Johnson, the drive. Joe Johnson hits the leaner. Fans on their feet at Barclays Center. Johnson crossover. Johnson one-on-one. Johnson to the rim. He's got it. Joe Johnson.
ISO Joe. ISO Joe.
By 1 with 26.2 left to play. Nets looking for the win.
Ooh, he's going for the win. Oh.
Joe Johnson. My goodness. He wins it in double overtime.
Yo. He's cooking.
He's cooking.
Take a look at it. Wow.
That is
Isn't that such a great feeling where isn't that such a great feeling, boy, when you go for that game winner, you make it and you shatter the opposing team, opposing fans' heart. Oh my God. ISO, you something else, man.
Great individual effort. That was real, and that was spectacular.
Yes, it was. Joe Johnson with an unbelievable play. Defense was not bad by Tayshaun Prince, but
3,
Joe Johnson here
2, 1. Like you've been doing that ever since practicing in your driveway or in your backyard. You've been practicing that shot. And 1.
Come over to congratulate Johnson.
That's nice.
On an incredible third quarter from the 13-year veteran.
Johnson's shot goes up and in.
Oh, one-legged fadeaway. One-legged fadeaway.
Last couple of games. Johnson with James right on top of me.
He's going at LeBron right now. Ooh, strong move. Strong move all the way to the basket.
15 points already.
Oh, this is a mismatch. Easy. Got him.
7 for 7 from the field
Easy.
in the first quarter.
Johnson, who had 19 points in the first meeting in Brooklyn,
Mark.
led the net spin move on Rubio and in.
Johnson on a pull.
Oh.
Johnson, who had 19 points.
Let's go back a little bit. That was a sick fadeaway. And that's against my team, the Miami Heat. Oh. He sent Chris Bosh back to. Oh my God.
Foul line extended either on the right or left side of the floor.
Johnson a little inconsistent, like many of his teammates early this season, starting to play much better.
Bogan's in for Johnson. 4 seconds left. Johnson with 3.
Here we go, a game winner. He got to his spot. Yo, he got to his spot. He got to his spot.
Johnson at the buzzer.
Grant guarding the inbound. Ibaka picks up Garnett. Then they switch. Ibaka's got
Hey, hey.
Johnson scores the winner for Brooklyn at the buzzer.
Johnson
Jesus.
in the lane. Johnson takes it. Oh, yeah! I showed Joe doing his thing.
Bro, we made it to the end of the video, man. Yo, the video speaks for itself. The highlights speak for itself. The man was a walking bucket. Again, shout out to VintageDawkins for the content, the highlight reel of Joe Johnson. Yo, that was amazing to watch. That was amazing to watch. Yo, definitely. Let's get this conversation started, man. Who is your favorite NBA player of all time? It don't matter what era it is. And then also comment down below the what other highlights you want me to react to. Definitely. I want to get you guys involved and the content as well. Whatever choices you guys have, I'll react to it. But also, hey man, thank you for being a part of this. But catch you guys on the next one though. Salute.